Hey everybody, Raccoon Ninja here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Sky Adventures. I just realized that my tweet is going to be wrong, but you know what? It is what it is. Because I forgot to update it. Oops. I was trying to get Twitch to work. For whatever reason, Twitch is not letting me update my game or the title, so I'm going to have to fix that later after they get their issues sorted out. And I forgot to update my live notification, so apologies there. Hope you're all gonna join me anyway, because it's gonna be a good day. So, couple things to note. I managed to get my armor upgraded. If we take a look at this, we have Draconic on everything, including our bow. Not the pickaxe and not the sword. We're gonna take care of that in just one hot second here. But this was a hell of a lot of work. So, each one of these requires you to put that piece of gear through the machine 3 times. And it has multiple upgrades. So this is 3 times 3. This is 3, 4, 4, and another 4. What was that, like 18? 18 times 3 is 54, I believe. I had to run all this equipment through this machine, through this process 54 times. So I set up this little assembly machine. I just put everything in here. It fed each piece in one by one, and it went through all of these various upgrades. So it was still tedious. It still took me like an hour, but it was a little bit faster than doing it all manually. All right. So today what we are going to do is we are going to replace our fallen brethren here, the enzyme machine, since the FTB team decided they wanted to take enzymes out of here because people were exploiting the crap out of it to get unlimited money. We are going to have to upgrade one of our systems. So there's, I think, 3. There's, I think, 3 that we're going to be able to do in kind of a short amount of time. There's creosote, there's witch water, and there's ethanol. So those are all of the ones that I think we can do. Refined canola oil, like I said, it's just really annoying. You either need to use slag, which it doesn't have an EMC value, or you need to use massive amounts of farmland. Sludge, I actually couldn't figure out how to get sludge. I think you like turn animal waste into sludge or something like that. I don't even know. Honey, you have to do bees, and bees are just it's one of the most annoying mods that's ever existed. And UU matter, I couldn't figure out how to do either. You use a mass fabricator, but it doesn't seem like it was working. Liquid XP you could use. We could hook it up to our mob grinder. The only problem is these require iron drums, so it's 256,000. This requires a reinforced large drum, which is 4 million liquid XP. That just takes way too long. This is only $2, that's $3. These are really annoying to make. These require blood magic. This is part of the blood magic mod. These are annoying to make, and these are these actually require chaos shards, which we are nowhere near getting some chaos shards. So yeah, good times, good times. And we have other uses for chaos shards, like upgrading all of our gear. Gonna need to go soon. Sorry to hear about that, Strongman, but thanks for stopping by anyways, as long as you could. I'll try and get as much in as I can before you have to go. So what we're gonna do is we are going to start with witch water first. Let's get some mycelium. We'll need a bunch of mycelium, and we're gonna need a wand. We have an unbreakable wand now, which is good. And good. Good. All right. So I think we're going to repurpose this area. I'm going to turn this little gap here into our refining area. So this is going to produce our water, and it's going to drum up all of our witch water. These are actually all done. So let's harvest these, and let's get a couple more barrels, or iron drums. There we go. And we'll place these bad boys down. Are these going to fill with water? I think I fixed that. For whatever reason, these were not, yeah. So I put filters in these. For whatever reason, even though these are only set to the purple channel, they were still filling up with water. I have no idea. The only thing coming out of here should be the blue channel. Sorry you weren't able to see videos for the past few weeks. Oh, no problem. You know, feel free to watch them at your leisure. I just want to make sure you're enjoying. That's really the big thing here. So, like I said, thank you for coming out as much as you can. All right. Oh, you know what we should do before we do that is we should make a staff of power. That's what we should do. So I think we need a shovel for this. Shovel of the wyvern, or the wyvern. We'll get that taken care of here. What do we need to upgrade this? So I think the staff of power can act like everything. I'm pretty sure. So how do we make one of these? It's a pickaxe, sword, shovel, awakened core, and the shovel is on the side with 3 awakened ingots. All right. So we need to make an awakened shovel. How do we do that? How do we make the draconic shovel? It's going to be an awakened core, draconic energy core, and awakened ingots. All right. Pretty easy. Awakened ingots. And we have some awakened cores. I did make some of those, so we should be fine there. 1 and 2. And then we're going to do one of you. Let's see, one of you, and then, what was it, the draconic core? Draconic energy core. I think that's all we needed to make the shovel. Yes, cool. Phone broke and it cracked. Oh, that's a bummer. That is definitely a bummer. I used to work as a repair technician back in like 2009. I was a cell phone repair technician for a wireless carrier. So I know the feels there. I've fixed thousands of phones in my day. All right. So now we got the shovel. So let's put the shovel in. We need, what else do we need? We need the, oops. I only want to do singles on this. We need 1, 2, and 3. And then I think it was 1 on, was it 2 on this side? And the pickaxe. So this is why I didn't want to upgrade the sword and the, oh wait, no. It was a sword on this side. So this is why I didn't want to upgrade the sword, because I was planning on making the staff of power. All right. Staff of power is pretty darn amazing. I think it is a multi-tool. I can't remember exactly if it works like an axe though. That's kind of up in the air. It might not. There we go. Perfect. Got ourselves a draconic staff of power. This thing does 60 damage. 60 damage. That is pretty darn good. All right. Cool. So let's see if, oh, look at that. It is instantly breaking everything. Really like to see the videos you're making. Well, I'm glad. So you can always check them out at a later time. I know I really like when people come out to the live streams, but obviously if you can't make it out, that is fine as well. I'm not going to be too heartbroken. All right. We could probably put some of this away. Let's see. We need you. Put you away. We need you. Put you away. Put you away. We'll keep you. There we go. All right. So we are... actually, I think we're probably going to do a different material in this area. Do we do concrete? I think... do I want to do concrete? I guess. We'll do some good old-fashioned concrete over here. Let's see. What can we do? It's regular old concrete. I think we'll do the standard light gray concrete. That's treated us well in the past, so we'll go with that. All right. I think this is light gray, right? Yeah, it's light gray. Boom, boom. Kind of stick with tradition. There we go. And we're gonna need some oak wood. So oak wood. Man, I cannot type today. I feel like absolute crap today, by the way. So I slept for, I just got up like 10 minutes ago from like a 7-hour nap because I was feeling like a big bag of flaming garbage today. But I'm feeling a little bit better. I haven't eaten in like 26 hours either, which is probably not good. But show must go on. All right. That's what we got here. Let's cover this up. We're actually going to replace this Man, this thing is so fast. It is almost too fast. It really is. All right. I think we'll actually... Oh, man. I'm actually kind of scared to use this thing. Because... Yeah, it just goes so fast. Like, even just clicking it for, like, a normal click causes you to break multiple things. Like, you have to do a very, very fast, quick little click for it to do what you want it to. All right, so what we are going to do, we are going to replace that structure that we had with a plain old-fashioned sink. Just a sink. That's it. Right there. It's got a fish in it for some reason. I don't know why you have a sink with a fish in it, but it's got a fish in it. This block right here is the best producer of water in the entire game, and it requires no resources of any kind. It's so great. I tried doing it with the liquid nodes, but it was just so incredibly slow. It barely fills these up, let alone just like thousands of barrels that we're gonna need to be able to produce some good money. But this guy is where it's at. So we are gonna do fluid conduits on all sides because each side of this can produce a fresh source of water. So let's do ender fluid conduits. We are also going to need some item conduits, so we'll grab both of those. We're going to get rid of the transfer pipe, we'll get rid of the fluid filters, the transfer node, this block of dirt I randomly have, and all that good stuff. All right, and we're going to burrow underneath here, and we're going to put one down there, and we'll come back up this way. All right, we'll just make it all nice and symmetrical. Why not? All right. So that's really all we need. That is honestly all we need. All right. So let's get out a conduit. What's it called? Conduit probe. That's what we want. All right. So we are gonna do channel blue for extract. We're not gonna do any insert. We're going to do always active, and yeah, that's it. So let's change our conduit probe to a copy and paste setting. We'll get this pasted to all of these guys. You can see that it's changing to a little blue guy. I might not be able to get that. Do I have to go underneath? Oh. All right, we'll do it the hard way. There we go. So now we got this guy at extract, always active, and blue. And this is going to produce just an insane amount of water. And the great thing about this is it is very reproducible. So you can put like just a bajillion sinks here, and you can get just tons and tons of water out of it. All right, thanks for stopping out as long as you could, strong man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. See you next time. All right. So we're going to change this one to nothing. We're just going to go up here, and we are going to do the same blue insert and the purple extract with always active. All right. And then we can pretty much just tile this infinitely. That's really the great part about this design. Is there's no muss, no fuss. It's all liquids. You don't need any items. You don't need any machines. You really don't need anything. All you need is just a little bit of mycelium, some stone barrels, some piping, and then you are done. All right, let's do our builder's wand here. I'm not gonna make it too incredibly huge to start with. We're just gonna kind of do something like that. And let's grab some barrels out of here. Let's see, stone barrels, good. You know what? I'm kind of curious if we do the builder's wand on, oh, can we not? Oh, that's a bummer. I wish we could do the builder's wand on the piping here. That would definitely be cool. Oh, we can't even do it on the barrels? What a ripoff. Ah, well, it's fine. All right. So we are just going to make an array of barrels here and call it a day. Boom, 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 boom. We'll go all the way to the end here. And you do need mycelium, because the mycelium is what turns it into the witch water. So this one is super easy. It's pretty fast. It's cheap on resources. You just need a sink, some barrels, some mycelium, and some piping. So I really like this design. All right. So there we go. We are just going to tile it like so. There we go. Oh, we need way more. Let's see. Conduit. There we go. Boom. Easy peasy. One of the other designs, I think I am going to use creative mode just because it is super annoying to do. But you can do it in creative mode. You can basically copy the settings of one of the, I think it's thermal expansion, one of the thermal expansion ones using creative mode, and just kind of copy and paste. So we won't cheat the resources, and we'll make sure that we account for the resources. I just want to do it a little bit quicker. So, all right, cool. Where's our conduit probe? There it is. All right. So now we are going to do the same thing. So extract purple and insert blue. We're going to do our conduit probe. Let's copy. And you can see that all of these are going to be filling up with water here. Except for that one. Because for whatever reason filled up with which water? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right. And look how fast these things fill up with water too. It's just instant because we have so much water being generated by that sink. All right, I don't know if that one sink will be able to fill all of this, so we may actually need to accommodate and build a couple more sinks. But I think we might be okay. It filled an iron barrel in a matter of like 2 or 3 seconds. So it produced a hell of a lot of water with all 6 sides being used. All right, so this is our array, and we're going to increase the distance of our platform here real quick. And I don't want to screw up and make it double high, because that would really annoy me. All right. And we're going to take our fluid conduits here. We're going to change that to nothing. And we're going to come on over here into a machine array. And this machine array is going to be very simple, and it's going to automate everything for us. Okay, so let's get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need. We don't need any of that anymore. You can get rid of that, go away, go. I should have probably held on to that, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, get rid of you, get rid of you. All right. Looking good, looking good. Oh, that's the other thing we need to do is Flux Network. So last episode, somebody recommended using the Flux Networks. Hey, Strongman, welcome back. Good to see you back. Somebody recommended the Flux Networks last episode, and it is pretty awesome. It is way, 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 way better than these wireless chargers. It was like 10 times or 20 times faster. So we are going to hopefully do that before the end of the episode, but we shall see. So a couple of machines I'm going to need is a placer. So we need a block placer. We need a, was it a monitor? Let's see, it's a liquid monitor. Yes, a liquid monitor. And we need a block breaker from, I think it was the open, which one was it? Project Red. I think it was the Project Red version. Let's see. Yeah, it was the Project Red version. It was the one that had the diamond block breaker. We don't need that. We need just the regular block breaker. So it will work just fine. All right. So let's also get some conduit pipes. Conduit. Some fluid pipes. We need one more. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some barrels or some iron drums. And we're going to, first we're going to do a placer. So this placer is going to place down a barrel right in front of this conduit. So if we put that in there, we also, ooh, I need a binder. A binder. So let's go get some power for this bad boy. I just chucked my binder off the edge. All right. Binder. Let's not do that this time. This armor is a little bit fast. All right. So now we got some power in here. This placer is going to place down some drums, and we are going to do insert purple channel always. So this is going to fill. You can see that with this array, we already have like a quarter of a barrel, which is pretty darn good. And all these are filled with water now. And they should be at various levels of transformation. And eventually they should go in here. The next thing that we're going to need is we're going to need, actually I think that, yeah, that needs to be turned around. And it fell off. Luckily I can fly. So we need a liquid monitor. You have to put it facing this way so that the black square is that direction and the redstone portion is coming out the back. All right, grab some redstone here. And the last thing that we need is the block breaker. And the block breaker is the kind of same thing. You have to point it facing this way. It's a little bit wonky. Hey, we actually got it. All right, so then the kind of cross, the X part, should be facing the barrel. And then the socket part should be over here. And then what we can do is you can either do a chest, which I think we'll do a chest, or you can do your ME interface and you can just plug it right into your ME system. And that's really all we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to do more. We're going to set this guy to 99%. So when this is more than 99%, so when this is 100%, it's going to trigger the block breaker to break the iron drum. And let's see if this works. Actually, I think these need power, right? Maybe not. Yeah, this is actually outputting a signal, so this should be fine. Moment of truth. Yeah. Hey, look at that. So this has 256,000. It is full of witch water. It broke the barrel that was here, and it took one of our iron drums that was here and placed it down. Easy. So that's all there is to it. So you just let the system run. You can tile this as far as you can imagine. You might actually have to put in a chunk loader. Oop, didn't want to do that. You might have to put in a chunk loader, but that's really all you need to do. Easy. Easy peasy. And then this guy should fill up. It should take kind of one more pass here. This should fill up and hopefully give us a second drum in here. Maybe. We shall see. All right, so it's actually really cool looking how it takes all the witch water out of those and refills them with water instantly. Because this sink is the most amazing sink that's ever existed. I really do enjoy it. All right, I just want to see this fully automated one last time. So there is another block breaker. I wouldn't recommend using it. I would highly recommend you do the Project Red version. Because this is going to break one every time this ticks. This activates the redstone signal for 1 second. And 1 second is 400 RF. Okay, so it's 20 RF per tick, 20 ticks per second is how Minecraft works. The other breaker that we have here, so the block breaker that's industrial foregoing, this one needs 100 RF to trigger. And this is putting out 400 RF, so it actually cycles 4 times. It'll break the full one, it'll place another one, break it, place another one, break it, place another one, and it'll do 1 full barrel and 3 empty barrels if you use the other one. I tried using a pulsar. The problem with the pulsar is it only triggers for 1 tick, so it only sends 20 RF instead of the 100 RF that it needs. So it's a really, really weird design that I couldn't figure out how to send exactly 100 RF per trigger. So I just went with this breaker, which works perfectly fine. And we got another barrel. And this one's almost full too. Come on. There it goes. Hey, look at that. Number 3. So every time we do one of these, I think it gives us $10. Yep, $10. So not the most in the world, but it's pretty good. Creosote oil, on the other hand, is $50. So it's 5 times more efficient. Ethanol is also $50. So it's a pretty good one as well. All right. So let's make our next area. Ooh, we do have to boogie a little bit here because we are gonna run out of time before. Oops, there we go. I was holding shift and it was thinking that I wanted to change my conduit probe. All right. All right. Ah, there we go. All right, see you for real this time, strongman. All right. Ah, it's such a good machine. I love it. I love how simple it is, and yet it works so incredibly well. All right. There we go. And out this way. Let's grab some more concrete. We're gonna do light gray concrete. And along here. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, I think we need to go 1 in, right? Yeah. 1 in. Good. All right. And this one is pretty much the same way. It is tileable. The only difference being that it's way more annoying. It is seriously way more annoying to set up. All right. So we're basically going to do the same thing. So this system works the same way, except it's going to be collecting creosote. So let's start off in this direction. We are going to need redstone furnace. I think it's redstone furnace. All right. We're going to set one of these up. And what are we going to do? To get creosote, we need a pyrolytic conversion so that we can change. What do we want to change? We want to change wood piles into charcoal. So that's how we're going to do that. Wood piles into charcoal. It is pretty much the most efficient one. The coke, unfortunately, doesn't give you any EMC back, so you can't really cycle it infinitely. You have to do a little bit of manual labor on it. So we're going to do the wood pile into coke, and we need a pyrolytic. Pyrolytic conversion. We're going to do that in the augmentation. Oh, we can't do that because we need an upgrade. It's we need the resonant upgrade. Resonant conversion kit. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So now we got this guy up to the resonance, so the highest level that you can do it. And when you do that, you are allowed to put in augmentations. So we're going to do the augment pyrolytic conversion, and it adds this little flue bar here. Now we are going to use our old friend, the energy condenser. You could just use the regular one. You don't need the Mark II. For those wondering, the Mark I just has kind of one interface for everything. The Mark II has like an input and an output section. So that's really the only reason, the only difference between the two. Oof. Ah. That's really the only difference between the two. This thing is the worst when you misclick. Concrete. There we go. All right, let's get rid of you. Let's put you there. We'll get you back down and good to go. All right, so we have the pyrolytic conversion kit in here. We also do want to do a speed upgrade at some point. We need our binder so we can get some power over to this guy. So you can see it's charging up. We need a fluid conduit. And we need to put in a item conduit. So, like I said, this one's a little bit more complicated. And there we go. So you can have the fluid and the item conduit on the same side. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the item conduit to insert and extract. And then the fluid conduit is only going to extract. And you can leave them both on green channel. I'm pretty sure that'll work just fine. And then we're going to do the energy condenser up here. It's kind of right there. And we are going to grab a pile. We're going to do a wood pile. One wood pile is fine. You don't need much more than that. And we're going to feed it with just a little bit of material. So we have 5 wood piles in here. This is eventually going to gain material. So these are 128 a piece, and charcoal is 32 each. Does that not work? It should work, right? We're gonna do the pyrolytic conversion. Oh, it does 6 charcoal. So 128 for the wood pile turns into 192 for charcoal. So it is eventually going to build and build and build and build. And you will have to eventually unload this after like thousands of hours. All right. And the other thing that we're going to need is we are going to need a speed upgrade. Which speed upgrade is it? It is... I don't think it's that one. Let's see. What's the pyrolytic one? It's thermal expansion. Thermal expansion. Thermal expansion. Which one is it? I can't remember. Sieve. There was one where it gave you extra secondary output or something like that too. Let's see. There it is. The auxiliary reception coil increases processing speed. It doubles the speed and doubles the power, I believe. So that's what we're going to use, the reception coil. All right. So we should be able to put this in here. It increases the amount of power, and it should increase the speed for us, which will be very, very nice. All right, so we're going to do ignored for redstone, and we're going to set blue and orange for the top control. All right. So let's do extract, always active, and there we go. So we got a wood pile automatically inserting into here. It should hopefully convert it into creosote and charcoal. It should put the charcoal back in here, produce more wood piles, and then kind of go in a cycle. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to everybody. Hopefully I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. All right. Cool. There we go. So there's the charcoal. Oh, we do need to do insert on this. That's right. So then the charcoal is going to go back in here. It's going to create more wood pile, and it's going to put the wood pile back in here along with some creosote. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do a fluid conduit all the way over here. That's fine. And eventually, when we make it over yonder, we're going to do the same exact machine that we have over here. So this one's already produced 9 iron drums of witch water. And we're going to do the same thing. All right. So what do we need for this? We need iron drums. We need, what do we need? We need a liquid monitor. We need a block breaker, and it's the project red. And we need a placer, block placer. All right. So let's put the. Let's see, where do we put these? I think right here is going to be where our drum is. And we're just going to do insert on that and always active, even though for whatever reason the always active doesn't actually do anything, for liquid at least. We're going to do the liquid monitor. We need to put it in this direction. We're going to do the block placer. Actually, the block placer I think you have to face. Yeah. And then the final one is the block breaker that you have to put in this direction. There we go. Good. Good. Then we need our redstone so that we can go up and above. And it does have to come from where the redstone signal is here. It doesn't work from the side here. And you have to send it over so that it does transfer the signal over. Or you can use a repeater too. You can put a repeater right here and it'll work the same. But this is easier. All right. Man, how slow is that filling? That is filling pretty slow. Oh, I guess we only have one of these guys over here, so it is what it is. Okay. So that should be a fully working system. Let's fill this with iron drums. Oh, we need power to that one. That should be all we need. These two don't require power. Cool. Now, here is the trick. If we grab another redstone furnace and we place it down, we have to go through. We have to convert it to one of the resonant ones. We have to place in both of those augmentations. We have to set the top. And we have to do all of that jazz. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up all the materials into a chest. We are going to go in creative mode and copy that redstone furnace. We're going to tile it across, and then I'm just going to destroy the materials. It'll be way faster. Like, way faster. So, yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. Do I want to do it that way? What else do we need in here? So, the auxiliary reception coil is good. Secondary output. I don't know if the secondary output actually helps. It might. It might. Secondary nullifier we definitely don't want because we want that secondary material. Additional output when smelting ores. Allows for, we already have that in there. Let's see, increased yield. Allows for fluids to be extracted from logs. Metallurgy, efficiency. Let's see, I don't think there's really anything else that we need to put in here. Allows for potions. You know what I might do? Auxiliary, increase output, increase power generation. No. Let me go to my creative world. I have this set up in my creative world. I was just testing the design, make sure it worked. And I thought I put in another augment. So let's take a look. Do. Come on, build faster. And please ignore the pig slaughtering machine. As always, it's very humane. They actually enjoy their little ride off the end there. All right. No, I just had the auxiliary and the pyrolytic. So cool. Yeah, and here's kind of where I was testing designs and all that good stuff. So yeah, a little test zone. Make sure that I have some good, high quality working content for all of you. I like to do a little bit of research before I do things. All right, go back to the stream world. How y'all doing out there in the internet land? All right, so yeah, we only need those two. I honestly don't know if, let's see, increased chance of a secondary output. I don't think that works. I think that's only really for the like the grinders and things like that. That can give you like a 10% chance of an extra ore. I don't think that works with this. I might be wrong. But I don't think it works. All right. So what we're gonna do, I think I'll just go in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab redstone furnaces. Let's grab a stack of these. Reception coils. We're gonna grab a stack of these. We'll get a stack of the pyrolytic conversions. We'll get, what do we need? The conversion kits. We'll get a stack of those. So that should be all we need. So we have the redstone furnace, we have the pyrolytic, we have the auxiliary reception coils, and we have the resonant conversion kit so that it can use the augments. That should be it. So we're gonna put all that in there. And what we are gonna do is we're gonna go into creative mode. We're going to middle click on this. And what this will do is it'll actually copy that resonant furnace. And if I grab 64 of these and go back into regular game mode, it keeps all of its augments. So it keeps the augments, it keeps the configuration so that's blue and orange on the top. And then what we can do is we can just grab these out of here and we can just throw them off the edge. There we go. So now all we did was we just saved a little bit of time in having to place all these down and configure them all manually. All right. Oops, that one is gonna bother me. There we go. There we go. And once we get all of these down, I think we'll probably just start with this. Because it's gonna take a little bit of time to get all of them down. We do have a little bit of configuration that we still need to do with all the piping. And we need to get power to all of these, so we'll go like so. Actually, does this have a maximum? I don't think it does. Yeah, oh, it does. 64 wireless links. So we have 44 out of 64, so we can use that for 20 more, and then we need to make another one. Which is not really a big deal. Whoa. Hello, creeper. Goodbye, creeper. Oh, by the way, this has explosive shot on it. Okay, let's torch this guy up. Torch. And we'll grab some good old-fashioned torches out of here. And we'll get these all placed down so that we don't have Mr. Creeper sneaking up on us anymore. All right. There we go. I think that's probably everywhere. Yep, except over here. Let's see, there. There we go. Now we won't have creepers coming around and blowing all of our stuff up. All right. So now what we need is we need to get an item conduit and we need to get a fluid conduit on all of these. All right. And unfortunately, there's no way to automate this process. We have to use the conduit probe to change all of these. There we go. Oh, I love the Ender IO conduits so much. They are so good. They are just perfect, or almost perfect. It'd be nice if there was an easier way to copy and paste the settings, but you can't win them all. All right. So let's grab our conduit probe again. I'm gonna change it to yellow, and we're gonna take the settings from. Oh shoot! I don't want to do that. Let's see. Always active, extract, and insert. Actually, that works okay. And then this is, oh, no, we don't want that. We want extract on the green channel and insert turned off. Always active. So insert and extract, extract. Always active for both. All right. Then you need to shift click to copy. And let's get all of these. Yeah. Yes, we should be fine. So we're going to change all of these guys. And you can visibly see which ones have been changed, which ones haven't. So that was my concern. So on this side, it should be the double arrow, and on that side, it should be the single arrow, as opposed to what it is now, where it is the opposite. So boom, 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 and boom. And then let's just do the middle section here. And then we should be good. I wish I could see in there a little bit better. Oh, looks like we missed one here. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're set. So how are we doing over here? 16,000. These aren't active right now because we don't have enough of these logs in here. So let's grab some emeralds out. Some emerald blocks. And I'm gonna, you know what, we could probably just put like a bunch of emeralds in here because we're gonna need a lot of EMC. So, and that should start filtering down. So we're doing insert, always. This is blue and orange on top. Yeah, so we're good there. It's at 64. We're at 64. We're at 9. So it is slowly filling all these in. Once they all get a stack, they should start going super fast. Super fast. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And again, you can tile this forever. Oh, we need a chest in here. That's what we need. It looks like this is probably going to be slower than the witch water. Because the witch water, by the time we built it all, we already had a full drum. And we're at 18 drums right now. This one is looking like it's going to be, I don't know. I can't really speak yet. But we'll have to wait for this all to fill in because like 3/4 of these are just not active yet. Like none of the ones, the further away from the chest it goes, the less likely they will be to get resupplied. So we gotta wait for that to fill in. And in the meantime, I think we are going to go and do our third contraption. Oak wood. All right. And I think we're gonna do the contraption right here. We'll go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then let's go this away. And round. Boom. There we go. And I still need to put in the flux port too. Don't let me forget that. That's actually really easy to do, so we can do that. All right. Concrete. There we go. Let's grab our wand out. There we go. Just kind of build this out a little bit. And boom, boom, boom. All right. We'll grab our concrete here. Fill you in. We will do a little bit of a platform here. And there we go. Let's put down some torches so we don't get Mr. Creeper. There we go. Now, this last one, we are going to make... What are we going to make? I honestly can't remember what we're making. Ethanol. We're making ethanol. Now, this one I didn't do off stream, but it looks like it's pretty easy. So we need a still and turn biomass into ethanol. Actually, we'll do the fractioning still because it's faster. It's 100 to 30 instead of 10 to 3. It's the same ratio. So fractioning still is what we're going to need. So let's grab some of those. Let's see. Fractioning still. You know what? I got rid of all my redstone furnaces. It's fine. we have unlimited EMC. So, cool. We probably don't need that many. So we're going to do the fractioning still. And this is going to change biomass into ethanol. The way we get biomass is we're going to use a fermenter. And the fermenter takes either honey, fruit juice, or water with a tree and fertilizer into biomass. Now, if you take a look at this, there's like various levels and everything gives kind of different amounts. The two good ones are red maple. So if you do red maple in the fermenter, it gives, with water, it gives 1,500 millibuckets, which is really good. And then there was like a blue something or other, like a blue maho, I think. Yeah, the blue maho sapling. It also did the same amount. So with water, it gives 1,500 millibuckets. So we're gonna make some fermenters here. Fermenters. We're probably gonna need a lot of these. And we're basically gonna do the same setup. We're just gonna have a bunch of fermenters here. We're going to take out our binder. So I think these need power. Yes, they do. Can't work. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do an item conduit. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna do a fluid conduit. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. We're gonna do an energy converter. Or condenser. Just the regular one. All right. And we're gonna put it there. We are going to do, let's just do the red maple. Oh. It has an EMC. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. They have an EMC value, but they're not in the EMC table. Even though we have the Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. Red maple. Oh, that's a bummer. We gotta do tree breeding for this. And I really don't want to do that. Oh, no. Hey, Hiram. Good to see you. And Andy, of course. Oh, why can we not get that? That's a bummer. That's a big old bummer. I'm kind of mad at that. All right, well, what can we put in the fermenter? This one is 250. This one is 250. Are these all going to be 250? Because that's kind of buns. Rubber tree sapling, 250. Oh, I really do not want to go through the tree breeding process for this. I think this might be a good way to produce money, though. That's my only concern. 250. Can we actually put the slime ones in there? We can. They're only 250 though. Spruce, I'm guessing all of these are 250. Oh, rip, rip. That's annoying. That is super annoying. Do you have War Thunder? Maybe. I have a lot of things in my archive of games. I think I do. That's a Navy game, right? Yeah. You make like a battleship. That's a rip. I'm kind of mad about that. All right. So, let's just grab some oak saplings here, and we'll at least do a proof of concept. So, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, let's get a bucket. I can eventually hook this up to a sink, but we'll just do proof of concept for now. And we need mulch. Oh man. What? Okay. Ethanol. It's a plain game. Ah, gotcha. I knew it was one of those two. I swear I knew. All right. So fractioning still. Biomass. Fermenter. We need fertilizer, compost, or mulch. Fertilizer has an EMC value. Maybe I just oh yeah, it's blue instead of a brownish color. All right. So we got biomass. And then we're going to do extract, always active, insert and extract, always active. We are going to do a fluid conduit over here. We're going to set this to blue. There we go. So we have our biomass in here. We need our binder, and there we go. So now we are officially making ethanol. Hopefully. Yes, we are officially making ethanol. And then all we really need to do at that point is copy this machine over here, and we can do ethanol barrels. I'm not gonna automate this quite yet because before we can do any of that, we need to breed up some trees, because doing this 250 at a time is just gonna be absurdly slow. Yeah. So, it's going to be pretty awful. But yeah, I will take a look at War Thunder and see what it's all about. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, those are 3 somewhat easy methods. You know, in an hour we set up all 3 of these gathering methods. What do we have here? 26 drums, which is pretty darn good. This hasn't given us any. Wait. Oh, I'm a dirt. I didn't set this up correctly. There we go. Now it's going. Why are you not going? Fluid extract always active. There it goes. It was just super delayed. All right. So we got half a drum. That's I really think this is going to be slower. Oh, these aren't extracting either. Extracting items. Should be extracting. Oh, boo! That's too much. That is too much. Let's convert all of this back to emeralds. That was way too much. That was a problem. That was a problem. All right, we'll let that run for a while because all of these were filled up with charcoal, and so none of them were able to run because I put way too much EMC in there. Although they're all filled now, so then we can actually empty this guy entirely, and we can make sure that that all gets automated. All right. But yeah, so we're at an hour. We're gonna call it there. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you learned something. I thought it was a pretty fun game. We're gonna have to do the Flux Network next time because we don't have time. We're actually over time right now. Don't want to keep you all too much. So yeah, subscribe. Like the video, follow. If you're on YouTube, hit that little bell icon and all that good stuff. If you're on Mixer or Twitch, you can just follow, and that's really all you need to do. So that's it. Take care and see you next time.